Here we go again, spitting some dumb flow. Think that they young money, they just young. Oh, fucked up. Let me start over. Here we go again, spitting some dumb flow. Think that they young money, they just some young hoe. I be out in Soho, you just so ho. Okay, I'm done. Bum bum, bitch. Anyway, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jahad Book back again with another motherfucking video. But you know what I'm saying? You already knew that, because if you ain't knew that, you wouldn't even be here. So we just go ahead and skip all that, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and get into this YouTube video and all that good stuff. But please go ahead, like, subscribe, comment, and share if you care and all that good YouTube stuff. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into the video. Well, let me roll these windows down because bitch, it's hot. Texas stay being hot. I can't, bitch, I'm from Ohio. This Texas heat is not it. How the fuck is it this hot in the winter? Bitch, summer is ended. Summer has ended. Why is it still this fucking hot? Anyway, let me close that. Bitch, we got a story time today. I'm upset. I'm hurt. I don't even, know what the fuck to even say to this shit, for real. I've just given up all hope on love. I don't know if I'm ever gonna find a man. I don't know if a man is ever gonna find me. Gave up hope on trying to pray away the gay, so I don't think I'm ever gonna find a girlfriend. You know, I tried to pray that away. That never went nowhere, so I don't really know if I'm getting a girlfriend anytime soon either. So it looks like a bitch is just gonna be single all her life. But y'all, this story time still got me so shook. I don't even really know where to begin with this. I don't even know where to start. How are we going? Okay, you know what? Let me just start. So, literally 2 days ago, on Wednesday actually, because today's Friday, so we have 2 days ago, I went on a date. Okay? I got asked on a date. Well, I'm not gonna say, okay. I have a friend at the gym that I go to who... he has a friend, so that's how me and this date, we met through a mutual friend that I have at the gym. So he put us together, got us all connected with our Instagrams and shit, and me and him started talking through Instagram, getting to know each other, whatnot, yada yada yada. And we had eventually made plans to go on a date. Like a couple days after we had met and kind of been talking, we were like, okay, 2 weeks from now we're gonna go on a date. So fast forward those 2 weeks, which is 2 days ago, we finally went on the date. Yada yada, right? Y'all, I had a really good time. Which is this is the part that makes this story time so much worse, is how much of a good time that I had. So the date honestly was perfect. I literally have no fucking complaints. It was perfect. He applied pressure. And y'all, another thing, the dude who I went on a date with, he was a Leo. So that already kind of concerned me a little bit, because for people who knows, my father's a Leo. So when it comes to Leos, specifically male Leos, not really the females. I actually get along with the females way better. It's the men for me. Specifically male Leos, I tend to not get along with, because they're very dominating in their ego and like to be in control and tell people what to do. And I'm very dominating in my ego and like to be in control and tell people what to do. So that's not, you see, that don't, two big ass egos that just don't, it's like Zeus versus Poseidon. You know what I'm saying? Because that's they're, what's it called? Greek gods that go with the zodiac. So it's like Zeus trying to check Poseidon. Bitch, who gonna check me? Who checking Poseidon, bitch? Who is checking Poseidon, bitch? I will splash the ocean on your little thunderbolts, bitch. Who the fuck? The fuck is a Zeus to a Poseidon, bitch? Anyway, so I'm corny. So anyway, I was just that was already a concern for me. Okay, he's a Leo, a male Leo, but you know what? We ain't gonna be oh my God, he's this zodiac, he's that zodiac. I'm gonna give it a chance. I actually have another story time this will come out later, that I went on a date with a Gemini, and that was actually a fun ass date too. But me and him ended up not working out for something else. But that's a completely different story time. And I'm gonna make that a story time next or soon, because I actually kind of want y'all's opinion on that one too, to see who was wrong in that situation. Because I feel like it was him, but I want to make sure it was really him. I don't want to just I want y'all to be the people who choose who was really wrong in that situation. But that's a different story time for a different day. My date with a Gemini. This is my date with a Leo. So anyway, so we can call him Mr. Leo. That's just gonna be his nickname too throughout the video, because I don't want to put his name out there. So we can call him Mr. Leo. So Mr. Leo, date goes good and all that stuff. And also keep in mind, he's slightly older than me. I think he's 32. I'm 24, about to be 25. So he's a solid 5 years older or 7 years older than me. So, but I like that he was older because it was like, I'm tired of dealing with these little ass boys. I feel like he'll be more mature. He has his shit together. He's not here to play games. Like, you know, he knows what the fuck he wants. Like, he's really ready to like fuck with somebody, like be in a relationship. So I'm like, okay, I'm cool with him being slightly older, you know, as long as you ain't too old. I don't feel like 32 and 20, 24, 25 is that far apart. So, you know, I'm like, I'm gonna give him a benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna go on a date with this man. So we go on a date, we meet up. I pulled up to his house. I drove to his house, and then we went from his house out to eat. I drove to his house, but then he drove us from his house to the food. So we got in his car once I got to his house. And y'all, when I say, I'm not gonna lie, the man's was like literally like your ideal dream nigga. Like on some real shit. Like he was cute. He wasn't necessarily like exactly, because normally I'm like the type, y'all know me, I'm like the type to fiend over like athletes or like niggas with nice bodies and six packs and shit. Not saying he was fat or anything, but he wasn't like necessarily stereotypically, I guess, built how I liked. But he was still like cute, and he still like works out, so he still like had a nice build to him. And he was like solid, and he was kind of thick, you know what I'm saying, like in all the right places. He was also it was a Mexican boy, so like, you know, he speaks Spanish and shit. Y'all know me. I don't discriminate, bitch. I like everything, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, so yeah, he was Mexican, so like he could speak Spanish and shit. That shit, I don't know why Spanish is sexy to me. I'm sorry. Spanish is like a sexy ass language, bitch. If you can speak Spanish, you just might have my heart. But anyway, so, you know, he was just being, you know, he was looking good. He was my papi chulo for the night. You know what I'm saying? He was my papi chulo for the night. So, you know, papi chulo, me and him, we just vibing, having a good time. He drove us to the restaurant, and yeah, we got into his car. So, one little quick side note, man's had a really nice car, y'all. He drove a BMW, but he drove like a nice ass BMW. Like, I mean, nice as fuck. Like, it had to be like 2022 at the oldest. Like, that shit was brand new, fresh off the lot. Like, I know cars. That shit was a big boy BMW. That was not no little BMW. That was big boy body. Like, that was a big boy Beamer. That shit was nice. I ain't even gonna lie. It was red, cherry red, or race red, whatever the fuck. That shit was nice. It had the little backup camera. Like, that shit was like a spaceship on some real shit. Like a legit spaceship. That shit was nice. Then, when I went to his apartment for a little bit, man's had a bomb-ass apartment, nice little one-bedroom. I mean, his apartment was nice as fuck. He had one of those showers that you, like, stand in. Like, you just walk into. It's like the whole, like they cut off half the bathroom and put the glass. You know what I'm talking about? Like the really nice showers where you can just walk into it. You don't have to open the thing. Like, he had one of them showers. Like, if I can find a picture, I'll put one in the video. But he, like, I mean, mans was making money. I asked him what he do for a living. He said he's an accountant, a property consultant, manager, accountant, something with property like that, like a high paying job type shit. Like, it's giving CEO type shit. So, you know, he's the boss and CEO. So he did that. That's his day job. And then I know, once again, I know I'm wrong for this. I know this is probably, it's not gonna look good, but I'm just being honest. He had a second job, a nighttime job. He was slanging that stuff. Oh my god, bitch. So he's an accountant by day, or property manager, whatever the fuck, by day, and a drug dealer by night. So technically that's kind of a red flag, but that's not even the red flag that this video is about. I still have not got to the main point that why me and this man is not gonna work out. But yeah, so I found him as a drug dealer, and he don't just sell like weed. He don't just sell weed. He sell drug. Like, I don't want to say that, but let me just, how can I say it without saying it? Okay, how about this? I like the song Hard White by Nicki Minaj. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say on what he sold. I like the song Hard White by Nicki Minaj. That's if you can't correlate and put two and two together on what I'm talking about that the man's a seller, then you don't need to know. Anyway, so, you know, I'm like, oh, that's kind of sexy, like cute. You got money, you older, you drive a nice ass BMW, nice ass apartment, nice ass job. nigga crazy. This might be my man. I'm thinking, this might be my man. My man kind of crazy. I got a crazy hood nigga Mexican. That's just my type. Like, so I'm like, oh my God, yes, you can speak Spanish. You can hang with the upper echelon. You can hang with the goons. You can hang with it all. I like that. You mixed. You got it all, baby. So you a hood nigga CEO. You a hood nigga Papi Chulo CEO. That's what I'm looking for. So I'm like, hold up. Not me feeling this man. Like, okay, hold up. Not him. He was surprising me. Like, he just kept dropping. But I'm like, oh my God, you this. Like, hold on, let me find out. You might be my man. Because then it's like, if I know I need to, like, if I'm beefing with a bitch, I know my man gonna follow up. You know what I'm saying? My man gonna follow up. My man slang that dope. He gonna follow up. What the fuck is you talking about? Anyway, so yeah, no. So yeah, we finally go to the restaurant, have fun. We eat. It was like this Mexican restaurant. I got some enchiladas. I love me Mexican food. So we ate, had a couple drinks. We was drinking, feeling good, vibing, literally just chilling. Like, literally this entire night went perfect, y'all. Like, a conversation was flowing. I didn't feel like it had to be forced. Like, we just meshed very well. And I was just, oh my God, like, I was so happy. Like, my first date in I don't know how fucking long, I finally, like, I'm having a good experience. I was just excited to get back out there again, because I don't really go on dates all like that. So I was like, I was just happy to get back out there again and to finally not be like sitting at home sad over this bitch ass nigga who beat me the fuck up 4 years ago, who's like, like, let that shit go. I was just finally happy, like, fuck, finally something new, something fresh, a nigga I don't know, somebody who's going to take my mind off of that bum from my past. So I'm having a good time. Drunk, everything's going good. We having a great time. Went out to eat after we went over his house for a little bit. So yeah, we went out to eat. Then we went to another club on like the little downtown gay strip in downtown Dallas on Oaklawn. For the people who live in Dallas, everybody knows that strip of clubs, the gay strip on Oaklawn. That's what everybody calls it, just the gay strip. But it's just a strip downtown with a whole bunch of gay clubs. That's literally all it is. So we went there and we went to Mr. He bought me a couple more drinks. Y'all, I had like at least 7 or 8 drinks that night. Shots and drinks, like just in between dark and light. I was gone. A bitch was gone. Okay, I was gone. So yeah, I didn't even mean to drink that much. It's just, that's another thing. He was buying them for me, like not to sound cocky or nothing, but something I noticed every time I go out with like older guys, really even younger guys, because I went out with guys my age as well. But let me just say, whenever I go out with men, period, let me just say men, guys always want to buy me drinks. Like, guys always buy me drinks. Like, I've had people who I didn't even know who just randomly walk into me at the club like, oh, can I get you a drink? Like, not trying to sound cocky or conceited or nothing, but niggas buy me drinks all the time. Like, I never really have to worry about getting drunk when I go out, because most likely somebody's going to buy me a drink. And it's not that I'm going to use somebody. I'll take my own out, because I'll buy alcohol before I go to the club and get drunk before. I'm not paying all that money. I'll go literally to Specs Wine and Spirits, whatever the fuck it's called, for people who live in Texas, to Specs liquor store. I go there, I get me a little small ass pint of Jack Daniels. I think there's 3 or 4 shots, which is all I need. I don't need a lot to get drunk. I don't drink that much. I'm a smoker, y'all know this. So that's all I've been. I'll take me 2 shots before I go in, and then 2 shots throughout the night. So I'd usually never go over 4 shots, but when people start buying me drinks, that's when I just start throwing them back, because I'm like, well, shit, if you buying, I'm drinking, fuck. So, he gave me some drinks. We kind of dancing in the club, vibing, feeling up on each other a little bit, just a little bit. We ain't hunching or nothing in the club. We just, when you in the club, you put your arms around whoever you with, and y'all just dancing, kind of moving on each other. We were just kind of like that, just enjoying the music, vibing, drunk, both happy, both still having a good time. He's having a good time, I'm having a great time. Like, it's like I just had a really good time. Some of his friends are there, I'm talking to them. Like, he was selling some of his stuff to some of his clients. Like, it was just a good night. It was a hot damn mess, but it was a good night. But anyway, fast forward through all that shit, the night's finally over. We're done, ready to leave the club, both drunk, ready to go home back to his place. So I was originally just gonna drive home, but I was too drunk. So he was like, no, you can spend the night. So I did spend the night. Don't worry. No sex was had. We did not fuck. I was not fucking nobody, especially not on the first date. I have a rule. I don't fuck on the first date. I might not even fuck you by the 5th date, bitch. I don't know where your lips and that thing. I don't know where we ain't fucking no time soon. And Believe it or not, I'm actually over 2 years celibate, which is hard for a man, let alone a gay man. But I'm officially over 2 years celibate. If I'm being honest, though, like 2 months ago, I'm not gonna say like exactly what happened. I kind of started to slip up with this person I was talking to, but we didn't finish through. And I'm gonna just say that. So I don't feel like that counts because there was no intercourse had, you know. We might have been like grinding a little bit and kissing, but like we ain't fucked, so it don't count. But look, even if we did fuck, that was my first time in over 2 years. So like I said, that's not easy for a man to do, let alone a gay man. But that's neither here nor there. But so yeah, the point is I was not fucking this nigga. I just wanted to come over and like maybe watch a movie, go to sleep, and then wake up, go home the next day. I really wanted to go home, but it's just I live too far. I live like an hour from where he was, and I was like, bitch, I'm way too drunk to drive home. So I did spend the night, and we just kind of like cuddled, watched a movie, fell asleep, and then I woke up the next morning and left. Okay, so when I think this was, I don't know, it was just like, I can't remember. I don't know if this was when we were on the way to Mr. or if this was right after we left Mr. It was one of the two. It was either between the dinner and the club or after the club and us going back to his place. It was between one. I think it was before we went to the club. So I think after we got dinner, we got in the car to go to the club. And then when we were in the club, that's when this conversation happened. So y'all, this is the part where I'm saying it's not going to work. It's not going to work. This is the one thing. Everything else in that date went perfect. Like that was honestly one of the best dates I had in a long time. Like Leo, man, this man who I went on this date with, he put in a good word for y'all. Y'all, like he made y'all look very good up until this one point, obviously, but like he made y'all look very good. Like he restored my faith in male Leos. Like I'm not gonna lie, like I can't even lie, that man applied pressure. That was like an amazing fucking date. I will never forget. But this is where he fucking lost me. This is where the fuck he lost me, y'all. Tell me why. We're at a red light, right? Waiting. Yeah, this was after the restaurant on the way to Mr. Yeah, it was. We're at a red light waiting. And the red light was like, Texas lights already be long as fuck, like at least 3 minutes to 4 minutes long. Texas lights are no joke. But for some reason, this one was like hella long. I don't know if it was like we didn't stop close enough to like the actuator signal, so it didn't know we were there. But y'all, when I kid you not, we were literally waiting at the light for like literally 10 minutes. He ended up just making a right turn, making a U-turn and come back to turn right. Like that's how long we were waiting at the light. So anyway, while we're waiting at the light, the radio's on, or his music is playing like through his phone, and Doja Cat comes on, Best Friend with Doja Cat and Saweetie, and that's my motherfucking song. Like I was like, oh shit, this is my shit, that my best friend. Got her own money. Sometime on a dance floor. Y'all know what I'm talking about, but that's my shit. So now she's working. But that's my shit, and that was playing. I'm like, oh shit, I'm about to get ratchet being me. I'm drunk, he drunk, we just having fun. Oh my god, and then I forget how, but somewhere out of nowhere, I was like, oh my God, and this is no shade to Doja Cat, but I'm just gonna keep it real. When the song came on, I was like, oh my God, I fucking love this song. And then I was like, oh my God, I used to really love Doja Cat before she started pushing this whole demonic wave and shit. I'm sorry, I just can't get with it. Y'all, when I said that, tell me why. And that's no shade to Doja. I'm not trying to talk down on that girl. I don't know this woman. Her life is her life. That's between her and God. I'm just saying that's for me. I fell back from Doja when she started pushing that demon shit. I'm sorry. I did the same thing with Lil Nas X. I used to like him until they started pushing that shit. Then I was like, okay, I'm not going to judge y'all. Y'all do y'all. But I just don't want to see it on my Instagram feed no more. So I was one of the 400,000 people who did unfollow Doja Cat, as well as Lil Nas X. I just, it's not even that I'm like so big on like judging them. I just don't want to see it in my energy space. But anyway, so once I said that, once I was like, oh my God, yeah, I had to let Doja go once she started pushing this whole demon time shit. Y'all, tell me why this man gonna say, oh my God, no, I love the demon stuff. I looked at this, like, y'all, when I say I broke my neck so quick, I was like, what? It was like, what you talking about with this? Anyway, so I'm like, you like it? And he was like, yes. And then for some reason, something just like urged me to think, like to ask him this. Like the question just popped in my head. Like, let me ask you this. I said, so what are you religiously, if you don't mind me asking? Bitch. tell me why this man goes sit there and be like, I'm a Satanist. I'm like, and he was dead ass. I'm like, in my head, like everything just went silent. I played it off like, oh, I don't care. I'm not judging you because I felt like that's just what I had to do in the moment to be safe. Because I'm like, everything just changed about this nigga. I don't. I'm in your car driving who knows where. You could be taking me somewhere to sacrifice me right now. Like I don't. I don't know what the fuck is like. Once he said that, like it was like the Twilight Zone, bitch. I was like, it was like the. It was like the one meme that they have, you know, the one meme that's been online for years of Mr. Crab at the Krusty Krab, and it's like everything is, whoa, I'm gonna try to put that in here if I can find it too, but everything is like all fuzzy around him, and he's like, that was me, bitch. I'm like, no, I'm like, did I hear that right, or? Sorry. Also, another thing, like, tell me why the fuck this man, after that, he's then going to proceed to say, yeah, like, I've sacrificed chickens and goats before to get money and get to where I am in life. And I'm like, I just didn't know what to say. Like, what the fuck do you even say to that? Like, what do you even say to that, bro? Like, I'm like, I told my friend that, and they started laughing because they was like, bitch, you was thinking about sacrificing this chicken, wasn't you? After I was like, bitch, shut up, don't do that. I started laughing my ass off because part of me was like, I mean, but not really, never. I'm sorry, no. But it was kind of funny, like, just the way she said it was kind of like, wait, you mean if I kill a chicken, I can get a BMW? That's why it was funny, not because of the actual situation, but the way she said it made it sound like you was thinking about killing a chicken to get a BMW. Wait, I was like, bitch, don't do that. And she just made me laugh. But like, even she was like, yeah, that is some wild ass shit. Like for real though, what the fuck? Like, who, like, it's like, wow, like, it's like another Stephanie P situation, another Stephanie P Smith situation. Like, I would like, it's like, once again, I know that there are people like this out there in the world. I just never would have in a million years would have thought that I would ended up on a date with one. Like, what the fuck? Like, damn, this shit is scary, bro. So, yeah, I'm just like, bro. And also, quick little side note, he, like, when I said he did, like, he claimed like he wasn't trying to fuck, but he did try to fuck like one time. Like a little bit when we got back to the place, but I had to put my foot down like, nah, it ain't going. I had to do a clink clink on him like Medea said, clink clink. I'm like, yeah, no, it's not going down, buddy. Sorry. And yeah, he was a little butthurt, but I was like, he'll get over it. It's like, if me not wanting to sleep with you is a deal breaker, then okay, bet you weren't the one. So, but he was cool about it. So, but I mean, it really don't matter now because like I know you're a Satanist now, so I don't think it's gonna work regardless, baby. But yeah, that shit just is really like, wow. Like, I'm really still in shock. Like, I can't even like fully process this. Like, I don't even know what the fuck to think. So, I feel like there was something else I was gonna say that I cannot remember. There was something else I was gonna say. Something else. One more thing. Oh, like when he was trying to fuck, he kept saying like, he's like, well, we don't have to fuck. Let me just show you how good I can suck it. I'm like, yeah, no, it's not happening. He asked at least 3 or 4 times, like, no, I'm sorry, it's not happening. He got a little upset, but he eventually stopped asking. Like, yeah, no, sorry, it's not happening. So, yeah, I wouldn't even let him like, you know, name a lot. Name how many niggas you know who can turn down free head. That's not easy to do. You know what I'm saying? That's how I know I've grown and I've gotten mature. Name a lot of name how many you know niggas know who will turn down free head. So anyway, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm sorry, I'm not fucking you. Like, I just I'm not big on sex right now. I'm not. My body is mine. It belongs to me. You cannot have my body. I'm not fucking nobody right now. I'm practicing celibacy to the max right now. And I was like, you just have to deal with it. If you can't handle it, shit, go get you another nigga that's fine. Anyway, so I was really that. Oh, this is what he said. He kept saying, like, he said that, and then he was like, I was like, sorry, I can't do that. Especially, like, we ain't even got no condom. Like, I'm like, hell no, like, it's not going. He's like, oh, well, I don't, you don't need a condom. I'm on PrEP plus, I don't have any fucking STDs, bitch, the fuck? I'm like, yeah, and I'm saying, yeah, I'm sure that's what they all say. The fuck, no, because fuck that. I'm sure I've heard too many stories of people. I know, like, I have, like, I'm not going to say names, but I have a few friends who have told me. And once again, for the people who might hear this is not about any one specific person. I actually know a couple people who had the same situation happen to them, but I'm not putting none of y'all's names in there because I'm, big on discretion and when I want to be. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to put these people's names out here. But yeah, so I actually have, like, a couple acquaintances that I know who they all have had the same experiences of when they were younger. They met a guy, really liked him, and the person pressured them into sex, even though the person said no. And they're like, well, are you at least clean? He's like, oh, yeah. And he wasn't clean. And now, they have HIV. And I just, like, I didn't want that to be me. So I'm like, no, bro, I'm not fucking you. You're not sucking. Nothing is happening. Like, no. So I was adamant. I'm like, I'm not fucking. Because I've heard that story time and time again of a young impressionable boy meeting with a dude they really like who's slightly older, and they pressure them into sex and swear that they don't have anything and end up giving them something. Yeah, not me, bitch. So I'm just like, he kept, like, trying to, like, he did try to pressure me a little bit, but I wasn't going. He was like, I'm on PrEP this, I'm on PrEP, I don't have any STDs. I'm like, yeah, I don't care, I don't give a fuck. You might be on PrEP, you might not have any STDs, you might be telling the truth, but guess who's not about to find out? Me nor you, bitch. Well, I mean, I guess you already know, but me ain't, but I'm not about to find out tonight, bitch. So I just had to get up here and kind of vent. Like, I'm upset because I was really feeling him. I'm not gonna lie, I was fucking him. I was like, I knew it. I knew not to trust the Leo. So now I'm playing. I'm playing. Not all Leos are bad. I'm not gonna hate on Leos. We ain't gonna stop hating on Geminis just to start hating on Leos. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that today. But yeah, I'm hurt. I'm really hurt because I feel like my time was wasted. Like, because had he told me that, like, before I went on the date, I honestly wouldn't have went on the date. Had I known you were a fucking Satanist before, I wouldn't have went on the date. And that's crazy because literally, y'all, everything, like, for the most part was perfect. Other than when he, I guess, tried to sleep with me. But, like, that happens usually with me anyway. Niggas always try to sleep with me, and I'm always having to be the one to tell them no. And once again, not to sound cocky, but really, though, when you are this handsome, it's hard. It's really hard. Like, niggas just, like, they get around me, they don't know how to react. Like, I'm sorry, like, gay niggas just do not know how to act with me, especially older gay niggas. Older gay niggas love me, bro. Like, they be trying to fuck hard, bro. It's, whoo. I ain't even, like, I got some story times on that. There was this one sugar daddy who was trying to get me for a while, but I wasn't going because he was too old. He was almost 50. I'm like, bro, bye, Pat Paul. It's not happening. So I'm older gay niggas love me, though, bro. It's like, so I'm like, I kind of get it, it is hard to resist such temptation, but, like, we're not fucking. So you just got to be mad. So yeah, so I just kind of asked him, like, how did you, like, get into that? Like, how does that even come to be? Like, cause I'm just like, how did you, like, fall into that? I was curious now at this point. So now I'm asking questions. He's like saying, like, basically, I don't remember the exact story, but it comes down to church hurt. He basically said he was in the church. He grew up in the church like me, like, very religious. And he used to be so big on, like, trying to follow God and do all this, be your stereotypical, like, Christian, I guess. I don't know. And he, like, tried to always help people and do right by God and people, yada, yada, yada. But he said that he felt like every time he was, like, helping people, but whenever, like, every time he needed help, none of the Christians at his church and stuff were there for him. So that's why somehow he ended up into Satanism, I guess. And basically he said that, like, he just got tired of helping people who weren't helping him. That was basically the moral of the story, more or less. And I was like, damn, that's, like, I feel bad for you because I know, like, how you feel. I've been there, but, like, I would have never thought in a billion years to go worship the devil. But that's just me. That's just me. You do you. That's just me. But so I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, I don't even like, and it literally, I was pissed. I was upset because literally, y'all, literally, that was like, everything was right. Everything about that night was perfect. Everything was right. That was the one thing that I just can't get on board with. I just can't. I'm sorry. I tried. Not even I tried. I didn't try to like get myself to be okay with that, because I'm not okay with that. And I'm just never going to be okay with that. Like, that just is what it is. So I'm just like, yeah, damn, I got to get over this nigga now. So I don't know, like, what the fuck? Like, how did that happen? Like, at least now I know to ask that question before I even go on a date with a nigga from now on. From now on, I'm gonna be like, hey, yo, is you a Satanist? Niggas is gonna be looking at me. No, dead ass. At least now I got a list of questions that I know I need to ask before I even go on a date with a nigga. I need to like go ahead and knock these questions out right now at the first conversation we ever have, because there's no point of you even wasting my time if you can't at least meet these couple little criterias. There's no point, because there's just, I know I'm not gonna fold on these things. And you know, being a Satanist is definitely one of them. I'm sorry, that's a deal breaker for me. I'm not judging. I don't pay your bills. My opinion does not matter. The only thing that matters is your opinion of you and God's opinion of you. But when it comes to me and my household, yeah, no thanks. Like, no, I don't give a fuck. I just don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care. No. Like, I know I'm already, I guess, gay, and I guess technically some people would tell you I'm already sinning or whatever, but I mean, I'm just gonna flat out like be a devil worshiper. I'm at least try to get right with God on a daily, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just gonna like say, well, fuck it, I'm gay, I'm gonna just be a Satan worshiper. No, I'm gonna at least try to be a gay man of God. I don't know, like, I feel like I'm gonna at least try to get right with God. I'm not just gonna flat out say fuck it. Like when did like society just become so like, fuck God, fuck it, let's just push this demon? Like, when the fuck did we get here? Really? Like, when the fuck did it become so cool to disrespect God? Like, I just want to know. You know, and I'm not saying I'm perfect. There's like, because I might not even got a lot of room to talk shit in my past and shit I might have put on YouTube. I don't fucking know, because I know I'm not perfect, and I definitely have fallen short of the Lord's glory sometimes. But like, when did it become so just normalized and cool to like literally practice blasphemy or whatever? I guess that's the right word. Like, seriously though. And it's like, no other like religion does this. Like, Muslims do not do this with Allah. Buddhists do not do this with Buddha. I don't know what Jewish people worship. I think they worship God too. Like, Jewish people don't do it. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like literally Christians are the only fucking like group of people that do this with their God or religion. Like, why the fuck is it so okay for you all? Like, this is God we're talking. This is not nothing like a celebrity or somebody you can just get online and talk shit about. You realize you were literally talking about God. Like, you're slapping God in the face. Like, when it comes to God, I don't like to play. Like, I take it very seriously. I don't even like to say certain things. I don't want God to feel like I'm, you know, talking back or trying to be ungrateful. Like, I always try to watch my mouth when anything in regards to God and religion and spirituality, all that stuff. So I'm like, what the fuck? How the fuck can you even, I don't know, like, I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like there should be like, people should be more scared to just flat like to I guess do shit like that. I don't know. I feel like people should respect God more and kind of like be scared more, like fear him more, really, like for real. Because what the fuck type shit. So I don't know. That was a very disheartening story time. I was upset that happened, because it's like, dang, everything went good except for that one thing. This is just that one thing that was the deal breaker. So also, sorry, I forgot to mention this, quick little side note. Also, he told me that like if he wanted to, he could make somebody get cancer. He would go into he said, he was like explaining to me how it works. He was like, first I would go into the spirit and I would like I would like give you cancer there, and then it would manifest in the real, and then you would get cancer in real life. And in my head, I'm like, I mean, you can try, baby. I'm a child of God. You can try to send all the warfare you want. It ain't gonna work over here. It might work on the next bitch, but not this bitch, because I'm a different type of bitch. But anyway, it ain't gonna work on me. But I get what you're saying. So, but you can try. Many have tried before you, and all have failed, and you will be the next one. But that shit was wild. That shit was wild. So I just thought I would add that in there too. It was literally like some, what's the one dude Stephanie always talks about, the John Ramirez. It was some John Ramirez type shit, bitch. I'm like, oh my God, girl, get that shit away from me. So I was like, dude, get that, who you sending cancer to, baby? You not over here. The fuck? I rebuked that, and I send it back. I turn it back to sender. I mean, he wasn't sending it my way, but if he was to be sending it my way, I rebuke it and send it back to sender. In the mighty name of Jesus, I pray. The blood of Jesus, I pray. Through Jesus Christ, I pray. Amen. But yeah, so I just had to edit in there. Yeah, sorry. Bye. And so the ones who are gonna say I should have left the moment I found out that he was a Satanist and not have still spent the night over his house, bitch, I was drunk as fuck. Like, bear with me. I was drunk. I probably would have died trying to drive home versus just trying to tough it out for that night. So look, it was either drive home drunk as fuck on a Dallas highway, which is, it's hard to do that shit enough sober. The fuck? So like, bitch, no. Like I was kind of stuck. I didn't really have a fucking choice. Like I was gone. Now I have driven drunk before. I'm not proud of that. But I was a lot closer to my house, not a fucking hour away, bitch. So I was down the street. You know, it's not like, it's not the same. It's not the same. So I'm like, yeah, no. I'm just gonna thug it out for the night. Spend the night over this man's house and pray to God he don't fucking sacrifice me in my sleep. He didn't. So I guess even Satanists need love too, bitch. I don't fucking know. But girl, no. No. Also, the fact that it's not him being, you know, I guess affiliated with the cartel or knowing the cartel. Not so. It's not the fact that he knows you know, people in the cartel. It's not the fact that he sells drugs. It's not the fact that I don't know, something else, whatever. But it's the fact that he's a Satanist that scares me away. I mean, that's bad too, but like, I didn't give a fuck about none of the other shit. But it's the one thing, that's the one thing that's like, yeah, I can't go. But that also shows I need to work on myself, because the fact that none of the other shit scared me away either might be a tad bit of a problem. It actually kind of turned me on. I was attracted to it. But yeah, so that's tough though. That's really a tough one. That's a deal breaker. Like, whoa. Hashtag my date was a Satanist. What the fuck? That should be a movie. My babysitter was a Satanist. Oh my God. Yeah, I guess I just had to get on here and tell the story time, because that shit really like blew me. I was like, I'm in shambles. Like, I literally can't believe what I just heard. Like, I'm like, am I dreaming? Somebody pinched me. Like, I was like, there is no way. Like, I just feel jaded. Like, I just feel like I tried my best. I keep trying. It's always something with these niggas. So I'm just kind of done. I'm over it. So that's really it for the story time. For some reason, I can't find like my outro clip of me saying deuces. I don't know. Maybe I forgot to record it, or maybe I just forgot to edit it in there. So that's what this video is. Just for me to say deuces. So yeah, that's it for that story time. See y'all in the next video. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Let me know how y'all feel about it and what y'all want to see in the future, and yeah, all that good stuff. God bless and stay royal. Make sure your date's not a Satanist. And yeah.